After a day full of teaching and healing, the Gospel of Mark gives us a sense that Jesus is tired. In this week's Gospel, Jesus says, "Let us cross to the other side." Leaving the crowd, they took Jesus with them in the boat, just as he was. And other boats were with him. A violent squall came up, and waves were breaking over the boat, so that it was already filling up. Jesus was in the stern, asleep on a cushion. They woke him and said to him, "Teacher, do you not care that we are perishing?" He woke up, rebuked the wind, and said to the sea, "Quiet, be still." The wind ceased, and there was great calm. Of the many Christian symbols found on the sarcophagi of catacombs in the early Christian church, there is the image of Christ in the boat. Sometimes the image shows a cross and a boat, the cross symbolizing Christ. The boat came to symbolize the church, while the world represented the waves which would often toss the boat about. Take, for example, this fragment of a sarcophagus with a mystical boat, circa AD 300, on the display in the Vatican Museum. It shows Jesus and the disciples in the boat guiding them to the other side. The early patristic father, Saint Hippolytus, used the analogy, quote, "The sea is the world. The church, like a ship, is rocked by the currents, but not submerged. In fact, it has an expert pilot, Christ, and the two testaments are its rudders," end quote. Did you know that the area in a church containing the pews and the processional aisle is called the nave, as in navy? It is a reminder to us that Christ and the church are heading in the same direction. As he says, "Let us cross to the other side," we should remember that he does not say, "You cross to the other side." Rather, he says, "Let us cross." Whether we seem to think that Jesus is not in the boat or that he is simply fast asleep, he is with us on our journey in our troubled times. Especially as we gather on Sunday, we have the Old and the New Testament to act as our rudders, and Christ, our Eucharist, to keep us centered in our ever turbulent world.